How's it going, guys? Chips here with you again, back with another Ark Let's Build video. In today's video, we're going to be building this Maewing pen, which also doubles as an egg hatchery that you see in front of you now. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough video with voiced over instructions so you can get this build on your Ark. And make sure you check out the description below for a full list of building materials as well as the map coords where I built this. And my idea for this build was to build an egg hatchery in the center with our brand new egg incubators where we can hatch all of our eggs and then bring these Maewings in to pick up the babies and raise them for us. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I just want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out this video, and let's go ahead and let's get to building. So right now you're looking at the foundation for our build with the dimensions. So go ahead and just lay this out using all stone foundations and then just go ahead and switch all of those to block. Next, we're going to go ahead and add some stairs. So starting here on the front side of the build, we're going to add a stair in front of each one of these foundations. Now we're going to go to the back side of the build and we're going to go ahead and place 4 more stairs here on the side and do the same thing on the other side. And then we're also going to add 1 more stair right here. Now here on the front, we're going to head into this foundation right here and we're going to place a wooden fence foundation. Then on the outside snap point, we're going to go ahead and place 2 stone and 2 wooden pillars. And on the inside snap point, we're going to place 4 stone pillars. We're going to head over to this foundation right here and do the same thing. Now we're going to come to the side of that, and on the very next snap point, we're going to add 2 high stone pillars, and we'll do that again right here. Go ahead and do that on the other side as well. Now we're going to head to the back side of our build, and right here on this side of the foundation, we're going to add another wooden fence foundation. And again on the corner, we're going to place 2 high stone, followed by 2 high wood. And right here, we're going to place 2 high stone. We'll place 2 more stone right here on this corner, and then we'll just come over to this foundation and repeat that whole process. Now we're going to head to the side of this one again, and right here we'll place 2 more stone and do that again in the next spot. And then just again go ahead to the other side and do the same thing. Next, right here on the front where we have those 2 sets of 4 high stone pillars, we're going to get out a stone dinosaur gateway and just snap it to that fence foundation like this and fill that in with a reinforced dinosaur gate. Alright, now we're going to start adding our walls. So starting on the front left corner, we're going to place 2 high stone walls right here. We'll come around to the side and do the same thing in the next 3 spots. Then right here in the middle, we're going to place a stone door frame, a reinforced door, and another stone wall. We'll place 2 high stone walls in the next 3 spots. Come around to the back and place 2 more right here. Then right here, we're going to go ahead and place a stone door frame, reinforced door, and another wall. Here on the back side, we'll place 2 more walls in each of these spots, followed by the appropriate sloped stone wall. We'll place 2 more stone walls on these 2 corner spots. And then on these next 3 spots here on this side. Again, right here in the middle, a stone door frame, reinforced door, and another wall. And then just finish it off by placing stone walls 2 high until we reach our start. Now here in the inside of our build at the back, we're going to go ahead and place 2 high stone walls right here, a stone door frame and reinforced door right here, and then another stone wall. Now here on one of our sides, we're going to go ahead into this pillar right here and add a wooden catwalk. And then we're going to add 5 more to the side of it. Then you can just go ahead to the other side and repeat that over here. Now again on our side, we're going to head into one of our pillars that's closest to the door and add 2 more wooden pillars. Do that on the other pillar as well, and then repeat this on the other side. Now starting off here on our front left corner, we're going to go ahead and place a thatch ceiling in front of it. We're We're going to do this all the way across this side, and then also here on the back, and then we'll just repeat this here on the other side. Now right here on the front left corner, we're going to go in here and get out a wooden double door frame, and we're going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system so that you get this green facing side. Now it is a little bit hard to see, but if you look closely in the pillar, you can see it. Go ahead and place that down, and that is actually snapping to this thatch ceiling. We're going to go ahead and repeat this here on the right side, and then also we're going to do it here on these back two corners. Now we're going to head over here to one of our sides, and in these first two spots, we're going to get out a wooden wall. And again, we're going to rotate the snap point and place it down, add one more on top, and do that in the next spot as well. In these middle three spots, we're going to get out a wooden double door frame and again, rotate the snap point. And we're just going to place these one high. And then here at the end on these last two spots, we will again place the two high wooden walls. And again, we're going to go repeat this on the other side of it. And then once you have all of these placed, you can just go ahead and pick up or destroy all of those thatch ceilings. Now again, on this front left corner, we're going to head in above our stone wall, and this time we're going to add 2 wooden railings, followed by a wooden wall snapped to that wooden double door frame, and then the appropriate sloped wooden wall. We'll do the same thing here on the front right side. And then we will also go do the same thing on the 2 back corners. Now here on these next 2 middle spots on the back, we're going to add 3 high wooden walls, followed by the appropriate sloped wooden wall. We're going to head over to the side, and on these middle 3 spots where we have these double door frames, we're again going to place 2 high wooden railings, followed by a wooden wall snapped to the door frame, and go ahead and repeat this on the other side. Now here at the very top, just below where we have those sloped wooden walls, we're going to go ahead and add a line of wooden ceilings going all the way to the other side. We'll go ahead and add another row behind that. Then here on the front, we're going to add a thatch ceiling out from these 2. And we're going to get out the appropriate sloped wooden wall, and we are going to again rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system so that it's facing like this. Do the same thing here in the next spot. Then you can go ahead and pick up or destroy these thatch ceilings, and just go ahead and drop a wooden wall down from those 2 sloped wooden walls, making sure they're facing in the same direction. Alright, now here at the very top of our build, we're going to start off by getting out a sloped thatch wall left, and we're just going to place 1 on each spot that divides our ceilings. Then we're going to go ahead here at the very end and get out a wooden catwalk, and you may need to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system so that you get it facing like this. Go ahead and continue placing these until it's hanging off our other end. Then we're going to get out a wooden fence foundation, and we're going to place it right here, and again we're going to rotate the snap point so that it's placing like this. Go ahead and do that on the other end as well. Now here on our front side, we're going to drop 3 wooden pillars down from that fence foundation, just like that. And on the back side, we're going to do the same thing, except for we're going to drop 4 down in total. Now we're going to come back to the very top, and we're just going to go ahead and add a line of stone railings going all the way across, snapping them to the top of those sloped thatch walls. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and fill in our roof with sloped wooden roofs. Now one thing to keep in mind is you want to start every part of the roof from the same side of the build. So you can see I'm starting here on the back side of our build. Another thing you want to keep in mind when you get to this last one is you want to make sure you're lining it up with the one below it. So you can see right there it lines up. Now the last thing we're going to do for this center portion of our build is head to this little room we created on the back and go ahead and place a generator in here. Now I'm going to use a tech generator because obviously it's more convenient, but if you want to use a normal generator, that's fine. You'll just have to run the cables. But tech is pretty easy to come by in this DLC, so I would definitely recommend using the tech generator. Then we're just going to go ahead and fill this roof in with sloped wooden roofs. Alright, so now we're going to actually start building up our sides where we're going to keep our Maewing. So we're going to start off on this foundation here by placing a wooden fence foundation. Then you can go ahead and place a stone pillar on the corner. Do the same thing on the other corner here. And then we're going to go ahead and skip this foundation and place another wooden fence foundation right here. And add one more pillar right here on this side of it. So it should look like this. We're going to head now to the other side of the build and do the same thing on this other platform. Now we're going to head over to where we have our stairs right here, and on the second foundation we're going to add a wooden fence foundation. And right here we're just going to place 2 high wooden pillars. Go ahead and do that in the next spot right here, and the next spot right here. And then go ahead here to the back, and on that same line we're going to add another wooden fence foundation on this foundation, and just do the same thing we just did. Now we're going to head to the other side of the build and just duplicate that over there. Now here where we have these stone pillars, we're going to go ahead and place 1 high stone wall going all the way across. Then starting right here, we're going to place a wooden catwalk, and we're going to add 5 more in line with that. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 more wooden pillar to each of these stone pillars. And now just go ahead and add a wooden double door frame on each one of these stone walls. Go ahead now and repeat this process on the other side. Now in front of each of those stone walls, we're going to go ahead and add a thatch ceiling. And we're going to go ahead and get out a stone railing, and again we're going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system, so that you get this light blue snap point. Go ahead and place 1 on each of these thatch ceilings. And then we can just go ahead to the other side of the build and do the same thing over here. And then once you have all of those placed, you can go ahead and pick up or destroy those thatch ceilings on both sides. Now in this first spot right here, we're going to go ahead and place the appropriate sloped wooden wall. Then we'll go ahead and place a wooden wall in the next 4 spots. And just add the appropriate sloped wooden wall right here on this one. And go ahead and repeat this on the other side. Next, where we have these wooden pillars, we're going to start off between these 2 sets of wooden pillars by placing a stone wall in each one, followed by a wooden double door frame. Then on this first spot, we'll place the appropriate sloped wooden wall, and in the next spot, we'll just place a regular wooden wall. In the next 2 spots over, we're going to start off by placing stone double door frames, followed by wooden double door frames, followed by regular wooden walls. Then in these final 2 spots, we'll start off by placing stone walls, and then wooden double door frames, a wooden wall again right here, and the appropriate sloped wooden wall right here. So now we'll just go ahead and repeat this whole process on the other side. Next, in front of these 2 stone walls, we're going to place a thatch ceiling. Go ahead and do that in front of these ones as well. And then we will again get out a stone railing and rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system. And place 1 on each of these thatch ceilings. And then just go ahead to the other side of our build and repeat this process. Then once you have all of those placed, you can either pick up or destroy all of those thatch ceilings. Alright, now we're going to do the side roof. So we're going to start off where we have the sloped wooden walls by taking a line of sloped wooden roofs across. And we're going to do that in all 4 portions that have the sloped wooden walls. Now that we have that done, we're going to come to where we have the gap now. And right here in this first line, we're going to go ahead and place wooden ceilings. In the next 2 lines, we're going to add greenhouse ceilings. And then we will again add wooden ceilings right here. Now we're going to go ahead and get out a giant stone hatch frame. And we're going to go ahead and frame the greenhouse with it. So you're going to want to place it right here. And then one more right here. Now we're also going to cross them over, so you're going to want to line them up with the wooden ceilings right here. And then also right here with these ones. Just make sure you get them on the wooden ceilings, just like this. And do this on the other portion right here as well. So once you have it all done, it should now look like this. So we're just going to go ahead and repeat this last step on the other side. Now for our last portion here on the outside, we're going to come to the side of our roof here, and we're going to get out a wooden fence foundation, and we're just going to go ahead, and you may need to rotate the snap point to get it like this. Go ahead and place that down. Add a wooden pillar to the top of that, and one more going down. Go ahead and do that on the other corner. And then we're just going to go to the side like this, and we're going to line this with stone railings. And do the same thing on the other side on the back. And then we are just going to repeat this process on the other side. Alright, now on the inside, we're going to do a few more things just to bring in a few of our key components. So we're first going to head to this back corner, and we're going to face this way and place down a wooden ladder. You can then climb on that ladder, look down a little bit, and get out an egg incubator. Then go ahead and jump off the ladder and just go ahead and place this egg incubator up against the wall, about right here. We're going to go ahead and place another one next to it. Then we're going to go ahead and pick up this wooden ladder. Place another wooden ladder down, now facing in this direction. And do the same thing, climb on it, get out your incubator. Jump off and go walk your incubator back to the wall and just place it right up against the wall like this. Now you can go ahead and pick up that ladder. Place another one now facing this wall. Go ahead and climb on it and get out a refrigerator. And now this part is really up to you how many of these you place. I'm just going to add about 3 refrigerators up against this wall. And then I'm going to go ahead and place 3 cryo fridges next to those. Now again, it just depends on how much storage you want for food and cryos if you're not ready to raise the babies or whatnot. If you want, you could really fill out this entire room with fridges and cryo fridges. It's really just completely up to you. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for the building portion of this video. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in all of our Maewings. I'm going to power everything up, do a little painting and decorating. So guys, if you want to see all of that, stick around for one more second and I will show you what I come up with. Alright, so like I said, I have brought all of our Maewings in. I've applied a quick little paint scheme and just done a little bit of decorating. So for the Maewings, we have 4 on each side for a grand total of 8 here in our pens. For the paint scheme, I've just kind of painted all of our miscellaneous wood like the pillars, railings, catwalks, and whatnot with the mud color. I've also painted the ceilings and the outside of the walls with the mud color, and then I've painted the flip side of the walls with the tan color. And then I have painted all of our sloped wooden roofs with the forest color. As far as decorations go, I haven't really done too much. I've basically just added some torches and just some general clutter and whatnot, just, you know, a few miscellaneous things just to kind of make it feel lived in around the outside. On the inside, I have brought in some more refrigerators and some more cryo fridges, and I've powered everything up with our tech generator. So you see we have a lot of stuff in here now. And obviously you can lay this out however you want, like I've said. And then also our egg incubators are getting power now. So basically my thought behind this was you would be incubating your eggs in here. When you're ready to hatch them, you would just bring a Maewing or a few Maewings ready to come in here, and then you would hatch your eggs, bring them in here, pick up all the babies at once, and then take them all outside or back into the Maewing bays if they're small enough to fit in there, to just raise all your babies in the Maewings, and then, you know, when they're ready to become adults, you just let them out in the open. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the build, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was easy for you to follow along and get this build on your Ark. Guys, if you did enjoy the build in the video and you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. Leave me some feedback in the comments below, and if you're new to the channel, go check out some other builds, and if you like what you see, subscribe for future Ark Let's Build videos. I'm doing all sorts of builds covering Gen 2. Also guys, make sure you check out the description below for a link to my Twitter as well as my Discord, where you can stay up to date with me and come hang out and chat with me and all of my friends. But anyways guys, with all of that said, I just want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out this video, and have a great day.